Welcome to Learn Short and Typing with VIKAS Sir. The Hindu editorial dictation heading is Winter is here. Winter यहाँ पे ये मीनिंग नहीं है कि सर्दी की बात हो रखी है। यहाँ पे जैसे आप लोगों को पता है कि ओलंपिक्स होने जा रहे हैं जो बीजिंग में यानी कि चाइना में जो विंटर ओलंपिक्स है जो इंडिया ने उसको बॉयकॉट कर दिया है। ओके, इसी को लेकर ये आर्टिकल है, क्यों किया है, क्या क्या रीजन है, इसी को लेकर ये आर्टिकल आपका। चलिए हम हेडिंग देख लेते हैं। द गेम्स इन चाइना, जो चाइना में गेम्स हो रहे हैव टेकन ऑन पॉलिटिकल सिग्निफिकेंस। जो ये जो चाइना में गेम्स हो रखे हैं वो पॉलिटिकल सिग्निफिकेंस हो गया, डोमेस्टिकली भी एंड ग्लोबली भी। चलिए हम आर्टिकल डिक्टेट करेंगे एट द रेट 100 वर्ड पर मिनट। सो बी रेडी, स्टार्ट। On the eve of the opening of the Winter Olympics in Beijing on Friday, India announced a diplomatic boycott of the Games. The MEA said no Indian official will be present at the opening or closing ceremonies of the Games, which run from February 4 to 20. The decision for an official boycott of the Games, a lone Indian athlete who qualified, Sakir Arifin Khan, will still take part in both the games and in the opening ceremony along with sport staff, followed China's move this week to choose a PLA commander as one of the participants of the traditional torch relay. The commander was involved in June 15, 2020 clash in Galvin Valley. He was subsequently given military honors by Beijing. The MEA said the commander's participation in the torch relay was regrettable. Until this week, New Delhi was considering having its top diplomat in Beijing attend the games. Only in November, India joined Russia in expressing support for the games following a meeting of the foreign ministers of Russia, India, and China. If India dealing with its own long list of problems with China and a continuing standoff along the line of actual control had initially planned to not involve itself in the politics surrounding in the games, Beijing's torch relay changed that calculus. The broader context of the selection of the PLA commander is on ongoing campaign by China to publicize Galvin and highlight the bravery of PLA troops. India's statement of support for the Games in November had come amid the US and its allies announcing a diplomatic boycott because of rights violations in Xinjiang, where minority Uyghurs have been sent to re-education camps. China first denied the existence of the camps but later said they were for vocational training. China announced the diplomatic boycott by around a dozen countries, which India has now joined, albeit for different reasons, as politicizing the games. It is another matter that Olympics games through history have been inherently political events. For host nations, holding a successful games carries the promise of burnishing the legitimacy of the government of the day. The games within China have certainly taken on particular political significance domestically in the context of the country's battle against COVID 19. Last month, President Xi Jinping noted that the 2022 Olympics would be the first international multi-sport events to be held as scheduled since the outbreak of the COVID 19 pandemic. The underlying message is that the successful holding of the Games amid the pandemic is another example of the superiority of the Chinese political model, which has been highlighted as a sharp contrast, especially with how the US handled the pandemic. Last year, the IOA added the word together to the official Olympic motto of faster, higher, stronger. If that is certainly a laudable aspiration, it is clear that as far as the Olympics are concerned, the politics is never far away. That will certainly be the case in Beijing as the latest games, both on and off the ski slopes, begin. Full stop.